It was a cold evening, and the city lights shimmered like distant stars against the wet streets. The bus stop was nearly empty, just a young woman, her coat too thin for the November chill, and a little girl sitting quietly on the bench, hugging a small teddy bear that had seen better days. The young woman's name was Maya. She had been sitting there for hours, staring at the road, unsure where to go next. Life hadn't been kind lately. She'd lost her job, her apartment, and most of her hope. The only thing she hadn't lost yet was her kindness. Though she didn't realize that. The little girl looked up at her, her big brown eyes full of innocence. "Are you waiting for someone?" she asked softly. Maya shook her head. "No, just thinking." The girl smiled a little, swinging her legs. "Me too. My mommy went to heaven last year. Daddy works a lot, and sometime I wait for him here when he's late." Maya's heart clenched. "I'm sorry," she whispered. The girl shrugged in the way children do when they've learned to live with sadness. "It's okay. I have Mr. Teddy." She held up the worn bear proudly. After a quiet moment, the girl asked, "Do you have a home?" Maya hesitated. "Not right now." The girl's face softened. She thought for a moment, then said in the most serious voice she could manage, "You need a place to live, and I need a mom." Maya blinked, stunned by the child's simple truth. Her eyes filled with tears. She hadn't allowed herself to cry for months. "Sweetheart, you can't just pick a mom like that." The little girl frowned slightly. "Why not? You're nice. You didn't tell me to be quiet. You smiled at me. That's what mommies do." Maya couldn't help but laugh through her tears. "You're something special. You know that?" The bus pulled up then, hissing as it stopped. The girl looked around nervously, clutching her teddy bear. "I think Daddy forgot again," she murmured. Maya looked at her, really looked. The child was shivering, and her thin jacket wasn't enough for the cold. She glanced around, but there was no one in sight. "Come on," Maya said softly. "Let's get on the bus. We'll find somewhere warm until your dad comes." The girl nodded, trusting her completely. They sat together, the little one leaning on Maya's shoulder as the bus rumbled through the city. Maya held her close, realizing that for the first time in months, she didn't feel alone. Later that night, after making sure the girl was safe with her father, who came rushing in, frantic with worry, Maya stood by the bus stop again. The man had thanked her again and again, offering money she refused. But before Maya could walk away, the little girl ran back and hugged her tight. "Don't forget, okay?" she whispered. "You still need a home and I still need a mom." Maya knelt, hugging her back with all her heart. "Maybe one day, little one," she said. As the girl waved from the car window, Maya smiled through her tears. For the first time in a long while, she believed that life could change, that love and hope could find you anywhere, even at a lonely bus stop.